Out of ear. Go.
I removed
Please.
the claw from my nostril, and I continue speaking.
And you what?
I forgot where we were, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Kicked down the door and looted the room.
All right.
It happened to have some...
Everyone feels a strange energy come over them. You are now walking into the Pokemon Center, as if time has just gone backwards.
Alright.
Rewinding noise.
Insert rewinding noise here.
So, we're walking in,
That's Jim.
You're walking
and
in.
Michaela's carrying our perpetrator,
Perpetrator plus her Pokemon.
her Pokemon, and
With her psychic
someone's-
energy. And then Baltoy's making it look like he's doing it as to attempt to disguise her.
And someone's carrying Kona, probably.
And someone's carrying Kona. Probably.
I would
will,
offer
as
to.
one of the few people who is actually capable of doing it.
Alright, so you go ahead and do it then.
Damn it! Next level, I get ice cream.
Okay, so we walk up to the front desk then,
Yep.
and there's Har there, right?
Mm-hmm.
We believe
Har's
we
there
found the
looking at you
perpetrator.
kinda cocks his head to one side and is like, so you have Lyndon?
Yep, it was her all along.
It's a trap.
You mean the serial killing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
It would appear so.
We found her in a air-apostrophe abandoned beach house in the basement along with these other Pokemon here, and we found Kona unconscious in a bathtub. So all of the evidence pointing towards her.
He kind of looks over at Kona and notes how incredibly clean she looks. And then he just, actually pulls out a folder from under the desk, or from behind the desk. He looks at it, he kind of looks at the folder, kind of looks at Kona, looks back, and he just kind of shakes his head. He puts his hand on his forehead and he's like, really? I guess everything seems to match. And, it's interesting. She doesn't work night shifts typically, so she doesn't necessarily have an alibi either.
Yeah. Can't think of a reason though, aside from, well, we did find a lot of pictures and trophies from old contests. So I'm not sure what happened there. We'll have to speak with her.
Yeah, until then, he kind of leans over to another nurse, just kind of whisper something, and then he waves his hand towards you, and as if he wants you to follow him.
Follow along.
I do.
Oh.
I
Would you be able to have someone keep track of Kona while we're gone? She could probably use some medical attention.
Ah, yes, of course. He then waves he waves actually a doctor over, whispers something in his ear. The doctor then walks over to Yvonne, and then he picks up Kona and then just kind of puts her on a gurney and then like kind of carries her off. Alright, so I guess you guys follow then at that point?
Yep.
Alright. Alright, so it leads you back. He leads you actually into what actually you could see as a holding cell. It's actually kind of an empty room, tiled floor, tiled wall. It's got a door in the center and then windows like to the left and right of that. But other than that, there's nothing else in the room. He asked you to put Lyndon in here, and then he leads you to the one next to that exact same layout, and he tells you guys to put the Pokemon in there, which Michaela does since she's the one actually doing that.
Psychiatric wards, or?
Yeah, we kind of sometimes we come across interesting cases. So this is kind of the best way to keep them contained. While we kind of do investigation on it.
Sounds like a good plan.
It's the best we can do for the time being. It's not like we have any police or anything, or any jail or whatever. Not like the other continents.
I believe we were to function as the police force.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, we were.
yeah. No, I've heard of that. From R.
Mostly our own authority.
Yeah, I heard something was going on like that in Kokoro from Har actually. So. No, not me. You know, the one in Kokoro. You get it.
We are hive mind.
And I have a completely legit explanation as to what Robert actually knows, but don't spoil anything now.
What?
Anyway, moving on. Completely irrelevant. So, if you guys want to question her, I'd say probably just wait around here. We'll get you guys patched up if you're hurt at all, and then we'll just kind of work from there. We'll just wait till she becomes conscious again.
Okay.
Also, Russell.
Do we have anything learned?
Russell, quick question. I know this is out of character, but I'm seeing a lot of resistances here for Lucario. I just wanted to make sure that at least Sarah B has it right, because it says I take a quarter from bug, a quarter from rock, half from dragon, half from dark, half from steel, half from ice, half from grass, and half from normal, which is a lot.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Actually, you only take a quarter from Dark. You're looking at the 6th gen. You need to look at the 5th gen.
Okay.
Because actually, and you should also take half from Ghost as well. A quarter from Dark, half from Ghost, because they nerfed Steel type in 6th gen. Look at the 5th gen. That's what we're going by.
Okay.
And yes, that is completely correct. Lucario actually has a good chunk of resistances.
Oh wow, he's immune to poison? That's a buff. Holy cow.
Well, Steel type is immune to poison anyway. Like, they didn't change that.
Yep.
Anyway.
That's a good.
Alright.
Alright, so if any of you guys are hurt, you are now fully healed. Because hospital. Basically, yeah. So actually, I should have Pokemon Center music, but I'll worry about that later. Alright, so a few hours pass, and Lyndon comes to. She's just kind of sitting in a corner, just kind of just sitting on the ground, knees in her hands, and she's just kind of staring into space.
Is there a window into the room? Can we see in there? Or
Yeah, this is what you guys are seeing from the window.
Okay. Is it a one-way window or?
No, it's it's two-way.
Okay.
So she can see you, you can see them.
I've got a couple of things that I wanted to know.
Well,
Anyone else want to join me?
well,
What do we have to learn
So
from a
this
murderer?
picture doesn't exactly apply yet, but
yeah.
You being optimistic again?
yes.
Anyway,
Okay.
so
I will be in attendance.
I guess who's going in? I guess.
I am
myself
going to watch from the shadows.
Elgine.
All right.
I'm not very stealthy.
Cool. All right.
I got a 5 on my stealthiness roll.
Nailed it. All right. So whoever's going
Which
in,
comes
go
out
in.
to a 12.
Feel free to ask questions. Har says that I'll be listening from the outside. I don't.
Before I walk in, Troy, can you get an aura reading from her, or?
Hang on. Sorry, I'm still filling out that character sheet.
Isn't he still blinded?
Yeah, I can't remember if he was still blinded or not.
Am I still blinded?
You are completely numb to your aura senses after what has occurred. For the time being, you cannot use your aura. Hashtag auragasm.
It doesn't really feel like snuggling.
No, in fact, that's the only thing he feels like doing right now. Anyway.
I'm trying to think, like, the only, like, fluffy character in our party isn't here right now.
Kona is not fluffy. Have you read up on Glaceon, dude? Glaceon's not fluffy.
Oh, okay.
She can be soft as she wants to be.
Yeah, but not
But she
fluffy.
can also, to go like full porcupine and just like stab you with her fur.
I think Lucario's the only fluffy character here, actually. Like, honestly
I
to
don't
be
know.
fluffy at parts.
I am
Wouldn't
so
Combustion
fluffy.
be fluffy?
I'm about as fluffy as he is, minus the rock.
Dude,
Plus larger.
because I am Arceus, I am fluffy.
Arceus cuddles with Troy then.
Weird.
Alright.
I'm totally judging right now.
All of the judgment.
As a fire type move. I mean, what? Alright, moving on, so go ahead and ask
Okay.
your questions.
Al walks in.
What is your name? What is your quest?
What
is the
is the
capital of
airspeed
Yugoslavia?
velocity of... Right.
Well, I don't know that.
As you guys enter, she doesn't seem to either notice or care about your presence.
How many have you killed?
Say again?
How many have you killed?
Okay. How many has she killed? She killed this many. No. But in all seriousness, 1, 2, 3.
Over 9,000.
Oh,
What 9,000?
Thank you.
More than a hand, less than 2.
What?
Whose hands?
Human hands.
Okay.
Okay, I was confused for a little bit.
Lucario
Less
looks like
than
he's got
2
about 4
hands?
per. Combustion's got 3.
I
Asalvis
have
has
5.
1. I think Baltoy has 3.
I have full hands.
Nope, no
Which I
fingers.
just do stealth.
Got finger.
I did slightly better on this stealthy roll.
You're not
That's
stealthy.
Hey.
There's nothing to hide behind except for other Pokemon, and even then, you're kind of large.
I materialize a wall of dirt for him to hide behind.
You
Yes.
cannot materialize a wall of dirt here.
Yes, I can. It costs me health, but
This
I can
isn't the time to
materialize
use
whatever
that.
anywhere.
Har insists that you not.
This isn't the time to use that.
This is not the time to. You hear a voice in your
I
head. This
did.
is
I
not the
didn't
time
tell
to use
anyone.
that.
I just did.
It doesn't matter. As you're about to do it, you hear a voice in your head. This is not the time to use that.
It's your mom.
I attempt to find the source of the psychic message.
You can't put your finger on it, but
Brain finger.
the voice sounds very familiar to you, actually,
Hmm.
which you
It
find
is, in
quite
fact,
intriguing.
coming from someone within this very building.
Actually,
I'll have
from
to keep searching.
many years ago,
I see.
many years ago.
Hey,
Long ago. In a
Would I
galaxy.
likely remember who this is, or has my memory actually been degrading over time?
Your memory has not necessarily been degrading. You just cannot seem to find the data. At least.
you need to
Error.
defrag your hard
That-
drive, man.
Data.
That seems unlikely. Okay. I will investigate.
All will be explained. As I wave my hands mysteriously.
Alright, so did
I'm
she
sure they
actually
will.
answer our question, or...
She answered your question already.
Okay. She was just sitting there and she was...
In what way?
Hand,
In what
less than
manner?
2.
She said more than a hand, less than 2.
And do we know how many things that we've... or how many bodies we've discovered?
8.
8. Okay, so that fits.
That's
Why did you do it?
Probably all of them.
Didn't you already answer this question while monologuing last session?
I
No,
can't remember.
I don't think so.
Probably not.
Why did you do it?
Okay.
She just
he starts monologuing.
to cleanse.
Cleanse what?
You see them, haven't you? The Pokemon with the wild look in their eyes. Those who seem to revert back to uncivilized forms.
We've run
No.
into them, but
Oh, kind of. Maybe.
these are civil
Do you know how to
people
prevent that?
we're capturing.
Ever since they came to existence, everyone's been tainted. I must cleanse, but I have failed my mission. She kind of looks over at you, Scyther. She seems to, like, take note of your blades. Now, if you would please cleanse the world of me.
Don't do
Scyther
it.
steps
I want
back.
to
No,
eat
wait a
her
minute.
Are we
I'm
still
not a
acting
murderer.
upon? Are we still acting upon the laws of the land, or have those changed since I was last updated?
What laws?
I'm going to ask the assembled. Does anyone know if the laws have changed in recent past?
What?
And to
What
ear, are there
laws?
laws?
I haven't been updated for many units of periods of time, no matter what the units are.
I do believe whatever laws you
Many
had known previously
Poké-years.
no longer.
I was told I would be updated after my.
I do believe whatever laws you have known previously no longer apply.
That is unfortunate. I was told I would be updated, but I have not yet been. Perhaps we could remedy that
Yes.
eventually. In the meantime, I will not act upon possibly invalid laws. Altoy does nothing.
Boltoy abstains.
You cleanse your hands of this. Well, you would, but water deals a lot of damage, so you just shake them around a little bit.
Yeah. A rapid spin.
Plus, dirt is good for the soul.
Yep.
Anyway.
Alright. We aren't going to kill you for what you've done, but it certainly isn't something that we're going to let you free for.
I'm not asking you to kill me for what I've done. I'm simply asking you to cleanse the world of me. I no longer wish to have a presence in such a tainted world.
If not killing you, then how would we cleanse you from this world?
She kind of just, like, goes back to staring into blank space and does not answer.
Hey, let's see. Knowledge check. Wah.
I have a question. Where did you first learn of this corruption?
Have you
Well,
not?
maybe.
Have you not seen the Pokemon who have gone completely feral?
I have, and yet I've yet to hear of it spreading to any individuals.
Well, it has to have spread if we haven't seen anything like it before. Like, this is just a happening. This is not something that has happened in recent past. It is happening now in the present.
So there was no Mon in particular, no man, no Mon who told you of this?
No, it is something I have seen for myself.
Alright, thank you.
She goes back to staring into space. She
Why are you choosing to cleanse these people?
I know not why. I just do.
Maybe you could cleanse her a little bit to get some better answers out of her.
I don't think that would be a good
Perhaps.
idea.
She's not being useful at the moment.
We should probably leave her be for a while.
And why do you say that?
Might help her figure out what's going on. I don't know. She seems to be acting strangely as compared to having seen her before.
Asking question. Do you think that letting you be would help you to gather yourself on this matter?
I wish only to be cleansed.
You heard her.
Oh,
Alright.
A little bit of cleansing can't hurt.
Okay.
if we do that, then we're no better than she is.
No. We will not murder her. We will cleanse her. Only. Bolto uses confusion.
Baltoy, fetch a bath!
Simply
Touch
to
the road.
perhaps reboot her psychology should she need it. Scramble around in there. Clear
would it truly
on
be-
the brain.
Alright, roll for
Would it
damn.
truly be cruelty if she is asking for it?
Of course not.
It may be.
Roll for damage.
She's obviously
I'd say
not in
no.
her right mind.
Okay. Oh, now I need light because my dice are over here
just
unidentifiable. All right.
It's just on you then
Right.
to not kill her with your little cleansing.
All right. And 18 damage to the brain.
Alright, she is knocked out.
What did you do?
Well cleansed.
I have simply cleansed her psychology. She will be fine.
Oh,
I believe we have extracted all information we are going to from her, and should look elsewhere for the source of this problem.
feels wrong, but I guess you're right.
She is fine. She is not hurt.
Then leave and go look for, I forgot her name, Latias.
But perhaps her thinking will move in a new direction once she reawakens.
Well, I guess we've got some time to kill then. Let's speak with Michaela, see if she knows anything about this.
It was a rather poor phrasing you had there for a moment.
Unintentional. Let's see, so I guess Al steps out,
Alright.
And
looks to Hart.
I already what? Wow.
He's just kind of sitting there, just kind of like, just scratching his chin, just kind of looking at her.
Can you give us a heads up if she does anything again?
I'll keep my eye on her. I'll let you know if anything comes. I guess just check back every day, at least while you're here. I'll let you know if anything comes up. I have my own questions I'd like to ask her.
Okay.
So I left to go find Michaela because I'm bad with names. I'll just be, yeah, whatever.
Al follows Vaughn then to see if he can find Michaela too.
Will you follow me though? 13.
You can't hide. There's nowhere to hide.
I notably already left.
I don't care. There's nowhere to hide.
I also notably never entered the room.
Touche.
You were just walking really slowly away from it.
You're walking in slow motion, just like Pumbaa.
Can I?
And then Timon catches up.
Behind me?
Sorry, Timon catches up. Pumbaa.
Oh, okay. That's fine, I guess. Damn it! And your stupid speed stat.
So high. It's so high right now.
So
I was just going slowly so you could catch.
following Van or not, Al's trying to find Michaela.
Alright. You find Michaela. Right next to Har.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Well,
She was watching too.
that would have been nice to know when I notably said I leave to find her. And she was in the same room as me the entire time.
Spoilers!
She succeeded her stealth check. I don't know what you're talking
You
about.
didn't give me a perception roll.
She's a legendary, deal with it.
I got a 20 on my perception roll.
But it wasn't a natural
Ooh.
20?
No, it wasn't a natural 20.
Then I don't see a problem.
Damn it. Stupid, you only need to roll like a 12 to be undetectable.
Alright, so Al goes up to Michaela then. Have
Alright.
you seen anyone else like this before?
You mean like sick in the head?
Yeah. Well, this style of mentally off.
People are just, there are those people who are just mentally off. It's rather peculiar what she was saying though, and I have sensed just this corruption of Pokemon recently.
Yeah, we've ran into a lot of Pokemon that just seem hostile for no reason.
At least the corruption doesn't ruin the flavor.
She just kind of chuckles a little bit, which is like, Yeah.
I can only derby when I look like this.
Which there is truth to what she says, though. It is spreading. This corruption is spreading.
Does it spread as a disease, or is it simply emerging more often?
I do not know. It seems to just be emerging more often. It does not seem to be, like, I guess, spread as a disease, like, by, like, sharing food or breathing the same air. That doesn't seem to be...
Oh, that's good.
But
Because if it was, I'd definitely have it.
but I am very unsure as to what is causing this.
So is Har still listening in, or is he
He's listening
meandered
in.
off? Okay. Huh. You remember if you've heard of any legends or anything about corruptions like this going around before?
Nothing even close to something like this.
Have I heard of anything like this?
You have not.
Okay. Did you roll for that?
You have not.
Okay. Sorry, that was out of character.
You've rolled
I
for bandit
know
raids. Alright.
I roll a knowledge history check. I know nothing.
Wait, what was the move that I learned again through TM? Sorry, just trying to catch up.
Aerial.
Ace.
No, that was everyone else. I learned a different one.
Oh.
Only I learned.
Oh, it wasn't written on your character sheet.
It should be.
Force palm, feint, counter, quick attack, foresight, endure, and payback.
Payback. That's
Payback
it.
is it?
Payback?
Payback.
Okay. Well, you probably should have written that under technical moves, not under natural moves.
Well, you can only know so many moves at once. That's why.
No, you put it under TM. You can know up to 14 moves.
Oh, damn. Okay.
It's really cool, actually.
7
Got stuff
natural,
Fix your shit,
7
man.
unnatural.
before. Unnatural move.
Because this because this set of Pokemon rules is cool like that. Hey,
Yep.
4 moves is lame. Let's give you 10 more. You know, it's kind of nice.
Yeah.
Soon I won't be. Wait. Yeah. Soon I won't be angry or have a scary face or
I start
I'll
raging.
stop leering.
Har
I
says.
rage right back at you. but
Har
you don't
says,
see-
could you please not do that here? You're going
Never
to
mind, you see me.
mess up some medical supplies.
Alright. Well, I guess that we'd best go find the families and inform that we've captured the perpetrator.
That would probably be for the best. Me and Lottie, I mean Michaela, will keep an eye on here.
Wait, does he actually say that?
He actually
or-
says that.
Okay, so he knows too.
And Michaela just like, Har, come on now.
Shipped.
We have been made aware. I don't believe there's anyone present who needs to have the secret kept from them.
Alright, so you guys go and find the families.
So I escort the raging bag on outside.
Oh,
Yep.
Yes,
Do
yes.
you have an update on how Kona's doing?
She's
I'll
doing
ask.
fine. She's just going to need some bed rest.
Okay. I would imagine that would have been a stressful couple of days.
Yeah, geez, getting cleaned. That's never happened to her before.
Wrecked.
Wait a minute. I can't remember. Ice type's weak to water?
No. Neutral.
Alright.
But ice is weak on water. Water's neutral on ice.
Alright.
She's married to a groomer.
She's
Yeah, but she
kind
hasn't
of
seen him
married
since
to
she
them.
evolved.
Also true.
And we haven't seen him since he might have evolved. Maybe. I don't know.
And that's why the brothel burned down. This makes so much sense now.
What?
We all know what's going on. What?
He just happened to be inside the building when he was evolving and figuring out
He
going
was
on?
notably an Eevee when you escorted him to the hospital.
Oh.
He evolved into a Flareon and then became a time traveler.
Seems legit.
False prophet.
That's what
a
happens.
time roll.
False prophet.
Okay.
Roy's Helix!
The true
Where's you?
false prophet here is freaking Baltoy here. I don't know what you're talking about. He's the one spewing nonsense.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
please tell me the
knows
previous
water,
society praised
right?
Helix.
I cannot confirm nor deny that they praised Helix.
Okay.
It's a Russell campaign. They praised Helix.
Yes!
No, actually they didn't. Honestly. We'll
They praised Dome?
Just said you couldn't confirm nor deny it, though.
I'm now denying it completely and honestly.
I think
He's
that's
pulling a
the
government.
TF
He
line.
knows exactly what's going on.
I know exactly what's going on and I'm not going to tell you until you find out.
Okay, fine.
Hey, DM.
DM will deal with it. Alright.
Sunglass. Hashtag sunglass. Hashtag deal with it.
Okay.
Doesn't mean we don't get to screw with it as much as possible.